guys, it is day one of the 2020 CrossFit Games. It is about 8 o'clock in the morning. Me and Milo are just kind of chilling here, calm as usual, and Christy is on the treadmill. So we are getting nice and warm for our Fran variation this morning. And I don't know if this is typical or not, but she is hanging out on the treadmill, getting in a little bit of run-in, making sure she's super warm. I know she is not happy about me filming right now. She's trying to get in the zone, but we're gonna try to keep you guys in the loop today. And this is what it's starting with.
Hi.
So everybody, I think, is dying to know, what does one of the fittest women in the world eat for breakfast on game day?
Well, I eat the same thing that I eat every day.
And what is that?
I can never make it to the table without actually taking a bite, which is really bad. So I have a plain bagel with 1 egg white and 1 egg. Then I have about 90 grams of banana, about 3 strawberries, and 60 grams of oats chopped up. And then I have almond milk with some protein and collagen. And then I have Pedialyte mixed into my water. And right now, none of it looks good. Eating on competition day is normally I scarf this down and probably then go make another English muffin. But on competition day, it's so hard. It's so hard, but you need food. And so I'm just like, I'm listening to an audiobook right now, just trying to not stress out too much so I don't send myself into fight or flight too early.
What audiobook are you listening to?
I'm listening to the David Goggins Can't Hurt Me audiobook. Pat and I are actually both listening to it right now.
Do you like it?
I do like it. I like it too because I have that endurance background and I've run a couple marathons, so some of the stuff he talks about is nowhere near 100 miles. But I can relate to some of those distance feelings where you're like, all of a sudden pace is falling off, but then you can pull it back together and get back on pace and things hurt. So, and I also think that goes into CrossFit a little bit as well, but nothing in comparison. It's eye-opening what you can, it's just eye-opening how powerful your mind is, and that's why I'm listening to it.
How far out are you from doing your first event?
About 2.5 hours right now.
Are you feeling good?
To be determined.
How far did you run this morning?
I just did a quick 2,000 meters on the salt runner. Started walk, run, and then just a really light jog because I'm used to, with the way training is, I'm used to getting up and running or rowing or doing something, and sometimes it just helps calm my nerves, and it also helps me be able to eat. Like, I just feel like I get my body moving and going, so it's not even that I had that much output. I think it took me like 12 minutes. But just kind of taking my focus off of what's coming and just trying to stay in my normal routine.
I'm exhausted already. This weekend typically takes more toll on me than it does her. By the time this is over, she'll be sore and I'll feel like I've run 10 marathons. The stress and anxiety of this absolutely just wears me out. I'm extremely excited for her and she's going to crush it, but the anticipation and not really being able to help or just, there's only so much I can do and it absolutely wears me out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One down, that was so stressful, but at least it was quick. She crushed that. Everybody was super supportive and cheering for her. That was really high power output. So it was like, it doesn't seem to matter how you paced it. By the time you get to the end of that, hanging onto the pull-up bar, as well as just pushing out those last few thrusters was just a total nightmare. So we're really excited. We've got one down. She doesn't look totally wrecked. I know it was hard, but I think she'll be fresh. She's got strong legs. We're looking forward to the front squat.
Totally wrecked. I feel totally wrecked. That was so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
You guys think you're going fast?
Yeah, I can.
So we did our best. She did a really good job sticking to the game plan. We went out a little bit conservative, and it seems like the last set we added a couple more breaks than we wanted, or at least planned on, but she did a great job just jumping right back on the bar, jumping right back on the pull-up bar. You got to make some on-the-fly decisions, and we certainly planned for that. And you know what? She did an awesome job, and we're really happy about that.
We're warming up for the front squat, and I just realized I forgot to take my thumbs for the thruster chest bar workout. So maybe I should do it again. No, I'm kidding, we're not allowed to do them again. But it feels much better now. I'm not even lifting a bar from the ground, but I'm just used to having my thumbs taped all the time. So I taped them for the front squat to see if it brings me some good vibes for all the weights, which having my thumbs taped probably has nothing to do with how strong my legs are, but we'll take it. Anything that works mentally, right, Pat? Yeah, we'll get going. My Fran cough is going away. Good thing we don't need it for the front squat, and I'm hoping my best ever is 270. So I have not hit that in 3 or 4 years, so we will see if I can get close to that. That would be a good day if I can.
So she's moving the weight really well right now. She's still moving up. She's going to be at 267, and I think her max is somewhere around 270, 275. So I think she's setting herself up for a PR, which is exciting. Yeah, everybody's jacked, and this bar is still moving really fast.
Hey Christy, how many times did you just PR?
Like 6. My max is from like 3 years ago. Awesome. So, yay, thank you guys. That was so helpful to have you here. Like, thank you so much. Oh, who's doing it at 12:15? Anybody? None of you? Gotta go? But thank you guys for coming to watch. I really appreciate it. That's really helpful. So, thank you.
What did you like, buddy?
You guys tell me what you thought. You just watched, so you guys see Christy on a regular basis. What was it like actually watching her compete?
Phenomenal, like always. She's exciting. She's gotten so freaking strong. And she just PR'd. What's not to like?
Have you guys done class today?
Yeah, she beat me. She beat me on the front squat.
She almost was 3 times as fast as I was on the workout this morning. So.
I skipped. I was preparing
I thought
for her
she should
workout.
rest a little more though. That's what I do.
She's
did
so
awesome, Christy.
amazingly fast, and she recovers like, I mean, afterwards she's just as happy as can be and totally recovered. It just amazes me how she's able to do that.
That was awesome. Really cool.
Does doing class and then getting to watch her do it put things in perspective a little bit?
100%.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
100%.
Perspective.
You guys coming back to watch later?
And tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
No bull. No bull.
This is our noble ambassador right here. Other than, I think you forgot something today. I'm not even going to show what you got on.
Yes. You don't see those.
We'll hide those.
I'm Mikey now.
So hey, could that have gone any better? Case scenario, well, you PR'd what, like 2 or 3 times within that? So I think we timed that just right. You look quick. As the weights got heavier, you actually got faster out of the bottom. So everything we've been doing is obviously been paying off. That was really exciting.
No celebrating yet though, because we're not done. But it's important to, in competition you have highs and lows. And I didn't feel low after the first one, but I didn't feel high. This one you have the high, but it's also come back to normal because I have a 1K row, which we all know how that's probably gonna go for me. But just, you know, that's something we've been working really hard for. I've worked through some injuries, some back, some knee, just all sorts of stuff. And to be able to hit that and also hit it in front of my gym, and at the end of the season when I wasn't sure, like going into it, I was like, man, I haven't even squatted. My legs don't feel that strong, but trusting in the process, trusting in the work, and trusting in the taper that we did, that was the best feeling max I've ever had. So that's a win in itself, and we're still learning on this process because the programming is all new this year. I'm following something new with IBEX, and it just shows me that what we are doing is working. So I'm pretty pumped about it. Alright guys, that was event 1 and event 2. I hope you enjoyed some behind the scenes stuff, even though I wanted to kill Pat a couple times when he had the camera in my face this morning. Stay tuned, make sure to like and subscribe and notifications because we are going to do this all weekend long. Stay tuned, have a good day.